Egyptian President Mohammed Morsi issued a number of decrees Sunday, shaking up the military junta currently co-ruling Egypt and delegating more power for himself. On the surface, this appears to be a strong power play by the Muslim Brotherhood. However, the presidential powers have yet to be defined in the constitution, and this move could end up expanding the military's civilian role to allow for behind-the-scenes management by the country's generals. President Morsi's decrees appointed Defense Minister and head of the Supreme Council of the Armed Forces, Field Marshal Mohammed Hussein Tantawi, and Joint Chiefs of Staff General Sami Annan as presidential advisors. Morsi also stripped the military council of legislative and budgetary powers, and most importantly, the right to oversee the drafting of a new constitution. It's unlikely Morsi's decisions were made unilaterally. Reuters quoted a member of SCAF, General Mohammed El Assar, saying the moves were made in consultation with Tantawi. There is a possibility that mid-level officers took an opportunity to push the more senior leadership out. But the placement of Tantawi and Annan as presidential advisors suggests that the senior military leadership wants tighter control over the civilian leadership. Contrary to media reports, this is a move that could augment rather than reduce military oversight of Egypt's affairs. At the same time, the reshuffling of senior military positions will reward second-tier officers who've stuck by SCAF and further enhance the military's unity while expanding its presence in the civilian leadership. The decree granting the president more powers over the legislature, the budget, and a new constitution have yet to be tested. It's important to note that Morsi has tried this move before. In June, the Supreme Court, which is largely aligned with the military, annulled the Muslim Brotherhood-controlled parliament. Shortly after assuming the presidency in early July, Morsi, a former leader of the Brotherhood, issued a decree reinstating parliament. 2 days later, the same court canceled his decree, and parliament remains annulled. Sunday's decision will definitely impact the military, both internally and in its relationship with Morsi and the Brotherhood. The military has for decades been the dominant political institution in Egypt. It ruled, largely indirectly, through the last 3 presidents, Nasser, Sadat, and Mubarak, all of whom were members of the armed forces. So far, Tantawi has not issued any public statement regarding the changes, and it's possible, though not likely, they were implemented without his knowledge. If Tantawi and the others did not know of Morsi's plan and do not challenge the changes, the president will benefit from the move. Therefore, the key will be the reaction of Tantawi. Political theatrics aside, the military's authority in Egypt will not be significantly weakened by the presidential decrees when the constitution outlining the powers of the president vis-à-vis the military has yet to be finalized.